How to name the shaded part of a figure as a mixed number and an improper fraction. For example, the first rectangle from the left is fully shaded, while the second is divided into 3 equal parts, of which 2 are shaded. The first rectangle is 1/2, while the second is only 2/3. Putting them together, we get 1 plus 2/3 is equal to 1 and 2/3. When a whole number 1 is mixed with a fraction 2/3, then the number form is called a mixed number. Since the second rectangle is divided into 3 equal parts, we can also divide the first rectangle into 3 equal parts. That is why the whole or 1/2 here can be renamed as 3/3. So replacing 1/2 below, we can write 3/3 plus 2/3 is equal to 5/3. Since 5 is bigger than 3, then 5/3 is called an improper fraction. Therefore, 5/3 is equal to 1 and 2/3. Number 2. The fully shaded rectangles are the first and the second, while the third rectangle is divided into 5 equal parts, of which 3 are shaded. So, for the first two, we have 1/2, 1/2, and 3/5. Combining the two wholes, we have 2 plus 3/5 is equal to 2 and 3/5. 2 is mixed with 3/5, so that is why this is called a mixed number. Since the third rectangle is divided into 5 equal parts, we can also divide the first two rectangles into fifths. So we have, and then the second. So instead of writing 1/2, we can rename it as 5/5. And so with the second. So in here, we have 2 5/5. 5/5 plus 5/5 is equal to 10/5. So instead of writing 2 wholes, we can write 10/5 and add 3/5 to it. We get 13/5. 13 is greater than 5. So 13/5 is an improper fraction. So 2 and 3/5 is equal to 13/5. 13/5 is equivalent to 2 5/5 and 3/5. Number 3. The first 3 rectangles are fully shaded, while the last is divided into 4 equal parts, of which 1 is shaded. So its shaded part is 1/4. Combining the 3 whole numbers, we get 3 plus 1/4 is equal to 3 and 1/4. When a whole number 3 is mixed with a fraction 1/4, then the number form is a mixed number. Since the last rectangle is divided into 4 equal parts, we can also divide the first 3 rectangles into 4 equal parts this way. The second is also divided into 4 equal parts, and so with the third. Each whole can now be renamed as 4/4, 4/4, 4/4. So we have 3 4/4. So if you combine the 3 4/4, 4/4 plus 4/4 plus 4/4, we get 12/4. Add it to the remaining 1/4, we get 12 plus 1 is equal to 13/4. This fraction is again an improper fraction because 13 is greater than 4. 13/4 is equal to a mixed number 3 and 1/4, which is equivalent to 3 4/4 plus 1/4. How to change a mixed number to an improper fraction without using blocks. Number 1. 1 and 7/9. This means that there is one whole divided into 9 equal parts. So we get 1/9 plus 7/9 is equal to 16/9. Or you simply multiply one whole by 9 equal parts. So we get 9 and you add 7, we also get 16/9. Number 2, 3 and 2/5. This means that there are 3 wholes and each whole is divided into 5 equal parts. So there are 3 5/5. 5/5 plus 5/5 plus 5/5 is equal to 15/5. And then you add 2/5. We get 17/5. Or we simply multiply 3 wholes by 5 equal parts and then you add 2 equal parts. So we get 17/5. Number 3, 5 and 1/2. This means that there are 5 wholes and each is divided into 2 equal parts. So we get 5 2/2. 2/2 plus 2/2 plus 2/2 plus 2/2 plus 2/2, or simply 5 times 2/2, we get 10/2. Then we add 1/2. So 10/2 plus 1/2 is equal to 11/2. Or we simply multiply 5 wholes by 2 equal parts and add 1 equal part out of 2. So we have 11/2. Number 4, 9 and 7/8. 9 wholes are each divided into 8 equal parts. So we have 9 8/8 or 9 times 8/8. We get 9 times 8 is 72/8 plus 7/8 is equal to 79/8. Or 9 times 8 right away plus 7, we still get 79/8. For your practice, name the shaded part as a mixed number and an improper fraction given the figures below. Please pause the video if you want to answer these exercises by yourself. The answers are: letter B, change each mixed number to an improper fraction. Again, please pause the video if you want to do this on your own. The answers are: if you like this video, please click like button and subscribe to my channel to get updated with the new videos, and share this with your friends. For our next video, we will have changing improper fractions to mixed numbers. Again, whatever problems we have, whether in math or in life, there is always one or more solutions. Some have been revealed, one is yet to be discovered. As there are different ways to name a shaded part, there are also different ways to show God's love with all your heart. This is Teacher Zilla reaching out to you from Cagayan de Oro, your Pinay Math teacher.